Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. This got started a whole lot faster than I thought it would initially, but here we are back with game number 2. I needed a quick bathroom break, and I admit I vape. I needed a vape break. And, well, as you can see, Signature CSGO just won the pistol round. That could set them up for success for the rest of this, but I seem to be having some kind of an FPS issue. Hang on just a moment. Hang on just a moment. I'm going to try and solve this issue by closing any unnecessarily open clients. Sorry about that. Or anything that I don't need to have open. But as you clearly heard, Signature CSGO just took the post-pistol round with relative ease. And they did it with mostly SMGs and only losing one player. So Olivia Monster, you know, he's kind of at a QQ stage right now. However, natural firepower advantage is now kicking in for MiTH, as you can see, with, let's see here, I just wanted to alt-tab, make sure we're okay on XSplit. We are. And now things are looking pretty dandy. Alright, so it's going to be 3 versus 3 at bomb site B. And they are limited on utilities, but both sides are, and now that you stop and think about it. There is a very, very transparent firepower advantage, not just the natural firepower advantage that I mentioned earlier, because, of course, we're talking about TMPs and UMPs going up against AK-47s. By logical deduction, they should know that there's going to be one of those at mid-chamber, A-chamber, whatever you want to call it. We're going to continue to see the bomb dropped backwards. It's been 1-for-1 in the trades thus far. I'd say that, you know, obviously with what we can see right now, the best bet for the the terrorists rather, is to go to bomb site A, perhaps. Ginny pre-firing the corner will connect with nothing. Tor coming back, and right now what's happening is, this is pretty big. If you guys will pay attention to the minimap, you'll see that my rolls is actually creeping alongside picket fence to bomb site A. He will spot QQ Doughmaker at the back there. Viper is now going in to take him down. Will do so successfully and get the bomb planted, but this, oh my, Cigarettes just made the play that he needed to. Now it's 1 versus 2, and Tor comes in and finishes the job. I mean, I'm not sure how much time he had there to actually get the bomb planted, but I mean, if it was 20 seconds, it might have been worth it to fake and then come out and fight. But that flank coming in from Cigarettes was really the game changer, the one with the TMP. So what happens here is MiTH, yeah, they get some money for the plant. Excuse me, hiccups. Jeez Louise. But the bigger issue is the fact of the matter that we have 5 rifles on the board, 2 of which are AK-47s for Signature CSGO. Nothing but upgraded pistols, a little bit of Kevlar, some utilities coming in, and MiTH just says, whatever, we want in on the bomb site. And that was a nice fake that they had kind of pulled for drop. They had the attention of Rolex, or not Rolex, but Olivia Monster put there, and now it looks like it's going to be the bomb planted. So next round, they should definitively be able to make a purchase, which is not too bad. They are playing for the retake now, however, the CTs, and they seem to be doing just fine on the retake. Yes, Gig's going to get a double kill. Denied that triple by QQ, who gets himself a double. And the CTs themselves made some marginal profit off the back of this. I wouldn't say massive, but if we look at Cigarettes right now, he's got a lot of money in the bank. He can make a drop for a teammate if he needs to. And Olivia Monster probably wants an op. Let's see what Cigarettes is going to spend his money on. It looks like Olivia Monster is going to settle for an M4. Cigarettes is definitely, at least at this point in the game, a very high-impact player. Could potentially be his superior map. If he is spotted and he can be taken down by anyone, then that is a job well done by the MiTH side of things. Now here we go. It's going to be QQ Doughmaker getting a frag before he's refragged by the Molotov of the guy that he just killed. However, my rolls brings it up to 4 versus 3. 4 versus 2 now, rather, with the smoke thrown down. And Cigarette's going to get the headshot onto Viper Demon. 3 versus 2, the name of this game. And that Molotov is in a perfect position to shut down the retake, or at least delay it. What on earth is this? Oh, okay. Blind fire through wall, and looks like Olivia Monster just happened to step into the line of fire by mistake. Veda is doing what he needs to do. Guys, I'm getting some, I don't want to call it, I think it's choke, but hang on a second. Cigarette's making a nice play. He's looking for the clutch here. He can probably get it. He just needs to look to his right. Oh, but my rolls looks to his right at just the right moment. All right, hang on just a second. As I'm going to try and fix some, I'm going to restart my client. Hang on. Oh, okay. I'm having a sound issue as well. All right, so restarting global offensive. Hopefully, no one has been fragged just yet, and get that going in a matter of seconds. Come on. All right, there we go. I had to shave 16 gigabytes of RAM because something got screwed up with my motherboard in the move back home, but looks like we are getting there. Okay, we're connecting, and we're connecting, and we're connecting. Looks like we're good to go. Oh. I noticed a pretty big difference with an i7 4790 or 4970K processor with only 16 gigabytes of RAM to fuel it, as opposed to the usual 32. Alright, there we go. I apologize. Looks like we missed majority of the round. Cigarettes is the last man standing on behalf of Signature CSGO, and it looks like MiTH is going to get their second round on the board. Nicely done to them. That wasn't supposed to happen. Great. Now I can't change my camera because for some strange reason I ended up following a smoke. Hashtag made in America. Great job, Valve. But Veda looks like he's going to be putting Signature Cigarettes to sleep. Smoking is bad for you guys. That makes me wonder, is hashtag little CSGO things, are tobacco references forbidden from Valve major events, such as maybe MLG Dallas or other majors like IEMs, for example? If so, Cigarettes might want to change his in-game name. Ginny and Viper Demon now going to at least try and poke forward a little bit here. And I can totally respect the choice that they make every single round to drop that bomb kind of somewhere between B and A. But it looks like Rolex Monster's making that entry. He's watching his rear. Very nicely done. He realizes they're all on eco and he wants to be as anti-James Bond as possible. Ginny down to 13 HP, but QQ Doughmaker looks like he is pretty far away from that player. Might get my rolls, will indeed get my rolls, and is now going to be dogpiling on out of there with an AK-47 in hand. Not going to play for the retake. Very wise decision, respectable choice. And further, this could actually be one of the rounds where they have that's what I'm looking for. Something of a bike following it up, but QQ Doughmaker, he's gonna have to worry about something coming at him from behind. We may not see, like, the minimap is about to disappear here, isn't it? I think he went into a chamber. That is to say, Rolex Monster was coming up from behind. Yeah, you can see him. He's right in front of him, more or less, according to X-ray vision. And somewhere in all this, I managed to turn down the in-game sound to the maximum. I don't know how that happened, but it should be fixed now, guys, right? I hope so. Oh, alright. Jenny is gonna Kobe something there, but well, for some strange reason, my game is still jittery. Yeah, in just a moment, I'm gonna close anything that doesn't need to be open here at all. Okay, this is done. This is done. Guess we can get rid of this. All right, there we go. Oopsie daisy. Didn't mean to reveal that. Really didn't. But Olivia Monster is, well, hello. Still having this jitter, this in-game jitter problem for some strange reason. I don't know what the issue is. All right. Well, Tor actually opened fire on the player who just dropped in to drop. I missed that a little bit, but Veda gonna get that nice one shot. And that's going to be a continued push forward coming in from the signature side of things. I'm sorry, the myth side of things. 4 versus 2, 3 versus 2 now, and 3 versus 1. It's all on QQ Doughmaker if he wants to try and get the win here. And that buy was not fantastic coming in from the signature CSGO side of things. Previously, the trend that we always saw in Cobblestone was that it could either A, be very, very CT-sided, or B, very, very T-sided, and it started out CT-sided here for signature CSGO. And I remember at some points the meta was, at the very least, to get 4 rounds on the board while you're on the CT side. 5 or 6, and you are just golden and good to go going into the T side. But it's looking like rounds that are a little bit expensive to myth side. But to be honest, they after just 3 rounds, they made a lot of money. And Viper Demon, after a full buy, is left with $650 in his bank account. Wow, Olivia Monster actually eating 2 grenades there. That's a significant amount of damage without Kevlar on, really. And now there are 4 AKs on the board along with an AWP going up against 5 upgraded pistols. And with that in mind, that's actually a lot of damage coming out from the terrorist side. I mean, you know, walled headshots can be lethal here, but it's going to be Tor looking for the Juan D. Can't quite find that connecting shot just yet, although I think he made something hit Viper Demon there. Continuing to push forward now, it looks like, and Viper Demon is gonna toss out a flashbang grenade, but I feel like the slow-pacedness of this push coming from Myth and, like, you know, the haphazard tossing of their utilities left and right is not quite helping them so much. They do have 1 Molotov left. Ginny's gonna get a frag. It's gonna be a refrag, but by Cigarette's getting a double kill is even better. It brings it to 3-3, but Rolex Monster coming in for the execution on Giggs. He essentially got put to sleep there. You'll see much the same thing potentially coming from QQ Doughmaker. So he's probably looking for a weapon to salvage before he gets out of there. I'm not sure if he was able to get an AK or not, but at any rate, he was flicked on by Veda, and that is, you know, I mean, he tried to bunny hop in, bunny hop out, just didn't work. So we got 4 AKs again, 1 for 1 though, but I guess you could say that was a high impact frag early on that we saw made onto B&W Giggs. I mean, with an AWP in his hands, did I see that right? There was double op setup coming from the CT side, and Giggs, he's gone now. I'll refrain from criticism of this too terribly harshly, but here we go. Veda actually making the entry frags. Something like that with an AWP. And now bombsite A essentially belongs to the T's. It's still 3v3. Both sides still have an AWP. And if we were to see Tor go down, I think that would not be good. That would be against the recipe of success here. But Cigarettes, he's one of the high impact players. Tor turns the corner, looks for the picket fence, but just doesn't get the flick onto Veda. Veda's position revealed. Olivia Monster coming in now and has been quite the essential tool for all of this, but that Cigarette's gone. That's it. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it was over, but I mean the hope was, I'd say, kind of shot there once Rolex Monster took him down. Rolex Monster himself is the top fragger on MiTH, but the thing is, like, CS:GO logic is not actually at the top of the list, even though it feels though he should be. Probably didn't get enough bomb plants to actually be put there. So that's why we have Ginny at the top. Hashtag CS:GO logic. Right. One hell of a 1D coming out of B&W there. But unable to salvage that weapon because it's too far in the hands of enemy territory, so it is what it is. Rolex manages to get Olivia Monster off of the map with a nice headshot. And that's Tor coming in with a refrag, but some of these guys are low HP. I think this is actually a viable chance for the Signature CS:GO team to actually take a round. We're going to be seeing now who coming in, but B&W Gigs. Maybe we'll be seeing Ginny coming very soon. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. They're rotating now. 40 seconds remain, and so too are the CTs. They're able to aptly catch on to this. And that's going to be QQ taking down Ginny. Veda still alive with 28 HP. And Cigarettes essentially just cleaned up our last player. Sorry, penultimate player on the MiTH side of things. So now they're able to capitalize on this quite finely. Checking things out now. Money-wise, both sides have enough for something of a buy. If not a complete buy, it's going to be very, very close to it. Something that I find very interesting is that although Signature CS:GO is behind in rounds, they have the top fraggers. Cigarettes is doing amazing on Cobblestone right now. But it feels like the team coordination is just there. It's more present for MiTH than it is for Signature CS:GO. I'd say that if there was, you know, a competition between these two teams to figure out who's going to be the national champion, it would be a very, very close one. And I'm leaning a bit towards saying it would be something like, you know, 3 out of 4 times competition would be won by MiTH Gaming, if not maybe 3 out of 5 times. Nicely done with that Molotov by Olivia Monster, and that is going to put Team MiTH down by 2 players. QQ comes in and makes, I mean, that was a nice shot, really. A bullet to the head, and then followed it up with a walled shot to center mass. Ginny's going to just go through drop and try to power through this. It's going to be creeping outside of smoke. Probably be a nice way to get a knife kill, but doesn't want to go that fancy. My Rolls does manage to get a refrag. It's now 2 versus 3, probably something that MiTH can work with, but it is difficult, to say the very least. Looking more like a late B execute coming in from the MiTH side of things, but as long as they are alive, they'll give it a shot. 25 seconds remain. They got to get the bomb plant going down soon. It's actually Ginny getting one, but immediately refragged by Tor, getting a double kill to seal the deal for his team, bringing it to a tie. With that, we'll be seeing QQ call in for a tactical timeout, and since we are at a timeout, I figured this would be the perfect time to go ahead and remind you all that we do have a factory new Bowie skin. That's a very expensive knife skin for the uninitiated, and you may enter that giveaway by typing !raffle in chat, or by clicking on the picture of the knife skin that you see below this stream window. Your odds of winning that skin are better than they are winning the lottery. So if you guys would help us out by entering this giveaway, you'll do 2 things, and it helps everyone around the board, really. You'll be doing 3 things, actually. 1, you'll be helping us to determine what our target demographic is. 2, you will help us grow our own social media. And 3, you will have a chance to enter our knife skin giveaway. It looks like there's some kind of a disconnect from the Signature CSGO side of things. It was called by QQ as a DC, but yeah. This is also a good time to thank our broadcast partners, more specifically CSGOLounge.com, G2A.com, Twitch.tv, and last but not least, oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue, last but not least, HLTV.org. There we go. Right, so knife skin is up for 30 days on the giveaway. I mean, it's very expensive. You guys want to enter it. We all know you guys want to enter it. It's there. It's always there. It really is. But at this moment in time, we are doing this to try and figure out what our target demographic is. I've noticed that we have a lot of Americans who watch our stream, interestingly enough. But that being said, our main teams are from Asia. The main teams that we allow to enter our tournaments are from Asia. Many of them from China, some from Korea, Japan, Indonesia, as well as Malaysia. MVP Gaming, like those guys are just really absolutely sick. Got a whole lot to prove. But more to the topic at hand. Right now, for those of you who may just now be tuning in, just happen to see the screen, the score is tied at 6-6 between Signature CSGO and MiTH, which stands for Made in Thailand. And we're waiting for one of the players to reconnect to the server, as one of them did disconnect. Now that I get a closer look at the situation at hand, it's actually Cigarettes who had disconnected. And it's just one of those things. But again, huge reminder, if you guys want a chance to win a $200, $300, $400 skin, sometimes depends on the Steam marketplace price, you can enter that giveaway below, that you see below this stream window. That's right, it should be right below my mouse as you see it hovering here. You just have to click on the piece of, you have to click on the picture of the skin that's below this window. Yeah, I'm waving at it right now with my mouse, guys. Yeah. But anywho, entering that giveaway helps us out a lot. We need to determine, like, who is watching our stream, and you know, everything else in between. I think we're going to be here a while waiting for Cigarettes to reconnect, but as it stands, I mean, nothing is determinate just yet. Looking at the situation of MiTH going into the next round, it's just not looking too terribly pretty at the moment. We're talking about potentially, I don't know, is this 2 rounds in a row that we've seen? Let's check this out. Yeah, we've seen Signature CSGO get elimination wins now 2 rounds in a row. So that means if MiTH loses this round, they're on $2,400 to be gained, which means they'll have enough money for AK-47s and full suits of armor all the way across the board. But when you take $2,400 and then you add $800 to it with the bomb plant bonus, you would be bringing it to about, let's see here, at 2,000, so you got 3,600, 4,400. It wouldn't be enough for a full buy on Rolex Master, who's the lowest buy, but it would be damn close to it. So Oh, I'm sorry. It would actually be enough. My math just sucks because I'm American. But yeah. Boy. By the way, you guys can run out to our Twitter page and cast your vote for Made in Thailand winning or Signature CS:GO winning. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and check up on Twitter while we're waiting for cigarettes to reconnect to the server and see what everybody thinks. I'll read it aloud on stream, of course, if it is safe for work. Alrighty. Let's see what kind of notifications we got waiting for us. We got 3. Got a bunch of new followers. 247 it looks like from today. Oh boy, wait. We don't actually have anyone hashtagging this stuff. Alright. Well, let's see who's been hashtagging MBPL. Okay. Let's see here. Well, that's a little bit blank. Alright, guys. So type exclamation point vote in chat to, I think, be re-prompted or redirected to the place where you guys can vote for who you think will win. But I want to just alt-tab it real quick. Cigarette still is not reconnected. I would hate to think that, you know, maybe there's something that happened to his internet connection and he just, for whatever reason, he can't play, or maybe he has to run down to the local internet cafe to actually get in there and play the game. You know, it's hard to describe. Like, that would take forever, right? Talking about maybe a good 20 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and edit the commands and show you guys that tweet. It'll probably take you guys to an outdated tweet. Let me check that out. And this is coming a little bit late, especially if we are talking about maybe... I'm trying to think here. This is coming in a little bit late if we're thinking about, say, me not actually putting the correct tweet out there. Yeah, just a moment. Did I actually do that? Alright. Whew. I like to leave you guys in the dark, so that's why I'm staying here right now. And oh wait, that's the wrong vote. Hang on, let me go ahead and update the vote. Yeah, I just got a notification on Twitter, so let's see. Yeah, hang on. Okay. Let's see. Hashtag myth. Oopsie. Win or hashtag sigwin. Alright. Now guys, you can type out exclamation point vote and it should be updated correctly. I have no clue why, but there's this one part of my back between my shoulder and my shoulder, or between my spine and my left shoulder blade that just really hurts. Alright, so again, like, in terms of all interaction with social media that we can generate for the time being, this is really weird now. This has been close to about 10 minutes that we haven't had this player reconnect for. Yeah, just a moment. I've got no updates on the situation. No one on Skype. I'm using my cell phone to check this stuff out, but we're still waiting for some kind of a conclusion to be arrived at for the time being. Well, I don't know how long we will wait, and I'm not sure what kind of rules we have published for this sort of issue. But it looks like I finally updated the vote, and it looks like getting a little bit confused. Walrus says that he thinks MiTH Esports might lose this. But I guess this is also a good time to remind you all again of that knife skin giveaway that we have. I mean, there's 1,000 of you guys watching right now. If all 1,000 of you would actually enter that knife skin giveaway, it would actually help us out a lot. It really would. You guys can type !raffle in chat, or you guys could probably just go ahead and check things out at the bottom of this twitch.tv window. But as it stands right now, we're still waiting for some kind of conclusion to be brought out of this with Signature CSGO and such. Well, I'm actually completely absent in the presence of the admins, but it looks like we've got some kind of conversation going on here between both of our Thai teams. Oh, okay. It looks like he restarted his PC. He might be back in a few minutes. Larson hashtag Marcus Larson has hashtagged signature win, and we do have Confused Walrus saying, I think Sig would win this easy. Come on, guys, vote. Type out vote in chat. Let's see what you guys think about this. Still waiting to see something new on this situation, but still nothing yet. Still waiting on that reconnect. This is taking a lot longer than everybody expected. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, at this point, we're still waiting for cigarettes to reconnect. Everyone's asking what's going on, what's happening. Essentially, we had a player disconnect from the signature CSGO side of things, and we're still waiting for that player to reconnect. This is not over yet, although I do need to update the score, as MiTH did take map number 1. What is wrong with me? Alright, I'm actually running out of breath right now, but, hang on just a minute. I'm texting the admin right now, trying to figure out what's going on. Alright, so we got a hashtag for MiTH win that comes from Traps at Teed2013. We got a question from Paul, MiTH Esports, what's happening? Basically, what's happened is one player from MiTH, or excuse me, not one player from MiTH, one player from Signature CSGO has disconnected, and he's having difficulty reconnecting to the server. Oh my god, what is happening here? Jeez. It's taking forever and a heartbeat to figure out what's going on. Whew. Well, I can't read Thai whatsoever. What on earth? Did I see that right? I could have sworn I saw in-game Tor was constantly switching his knife. Alright, well, I don't know what is going on here. I'm asking our tournament admin, but I'm getting no response from him. And in the same amount of time that this game has been paused, I could save 15% or more on car insurance by switching to Geico. I'm sure only Americans would get that reference, right? Let's check out the chat. Let's see what you guys say to that. Oh. Looks like he's back. Finally. It took forever and a heartbeat, but now we have him back. So now we're just waiting for both sides to give us the ready, and then we should be good to go. Okay. Alright. Unpaused vote should be called relatively soon. And that took, like, it felt like 20 minutes for sure. So here we go, 7 seconds remaining, and then we are going to get round 13 of the first half underway. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that we do have a big, fat Bowie knife skin giveaway. It's very expensive. It costs a lot of money. It looks like some of these guys forgot completely that there's an AWP Asimov in spawn. But better late than never. We're finally going to have MiTH rushing into what looks like bomb site B. There's some somewhat short notice. And Tor, he's not quite going to open up the way he wants to. He does finally get the first frag of the round. Giggs, he's going to shut down the bomb plant prospect, and right now he's going to get himself a triple kill. Not bad. With 4 players left alive on the map for Signature CSGO. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. So here we go now. It looks like we're going to be having a full purchase coming through for MiTH or something close to it. It's alright, as this is an operation that only took nearly forever to get done. But Signature CSGO now with the round lead, and there's only 2 rounds left to this half. Olivia Monster now waiting for someone to overextend, and will fire. Hits nothing but air. But as it stands for the time being, we still have 3 players left for the MiTH side of things on towards bomb site B, where they will be greeted by 3, potentially 4 if we see the right amount of rotations. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like Widowmaker there, or QQ Maker, he would definitely be pretty far behind. Oh boy. Brilliant timing. Brilliant timing. Brilliant timing. Come on. What is this? What just happened? Oh boy. I have to give my computer more of a rest. It's been streaming 24/7. Alright. 3 AK-47s remaining for the MiTH side of things, and I think now would be a good time to exit some more external applications, web applications specifically, anything that may stress my video card or other resources. Now it's going to be QQ taking things down, signatures. Tor going to get a refrag, and now it's 1 versus 1. Tor at 20 HP, 1 bullet, but he does have an AK in his hands. 1 man, 1 desire. He's looking for the head of Ginny. Will he find it? I like that. I love this. It's clever, but he's coming here, making noise. He knows. He knows. Oh my God, Ginny gets it at just the last moment, but reminds me now. Okay, now it's time to alt tab from Internet Explorer as a whole. Or not Internet Explorer, but Firefox. There we go. So here we go. Boom, boom, and back to normal. It feels like. Oh, I have no clue. Wait. I know that language input can sometimes cause unnecessary lag. Alright. Gonna have 5 rifles out coming from Signature CSGO. We're even talking about FAMAS's and M4s. Rolex Monster now waiting for someone to overextend on the other side of drop, but this is one of those things that Signature CSGO doesn't want to do. They want to take this as carefully as humanly possible. Frag will do about 14 damage to Olivia Monster. Takes them down to 1 shot with an M4, but none of the terrorists have an M4 or even anything that uses the same bullet. It's going to be them getting the first 2 frags of the final round of the first half. It looks like we could potentially see them get away with the 3rd and 4th. Yes, it will indeed be such. And I believe that was Tor attempting to knife, but he was shut down in that regards. Cigarettes will avenge his fallen teammate, but that is going to conclude the first half of Signature CSGO versus MiTH. And that's going to bring Signature CSGO onto the terrorist side. The pistol round is very, very important to both sides. If Signature CSGO wants to go to a 3rd and final map, they are going to have to take the pistol round here, I think. Like it's obviously an important milestone. But as it stands right now, I think this is still anybody's game. It just really depends on how things go here. Jenny's in a whole lot of trouble. Finds 1 skull to connect a 45 bullet with, and 45 caliber bullet with. And Rolex Master is now coming in from behind. Giggs, he's trying to fight head on, does so, gets himself a double kill, and switches to that USPS. That's on the ground. He's going to now, looks like, I mean, the bomb is down at B. He has to play for it. Vera shuts that down all the way across the board. And now it looks like MiTH are going to be getting the leg up on the CT side. We can't forget how map number 1 went between MiTH and Signature CSGO. We're talking about, what was that? MiTH got to 13 rounds on the counter-terrorist side, and then Signature CSGO themselves got to they got to overtime against these guys, and then MiTH brought it back during overtime and won in overtime. Like it's every single possible scenario you could think of in Counter-Strike Global Offensive has just happened with MiTH. Rolex Monster gonna get caught now here, but he's not gonna be taken down. He will be assisted in taking down Cigarettes. Bomb's been planted on A with a very rapid advancement coming in from the terrorist side. Of course, most of the CTs were stacked on bomb site B. Now we're gonna be seeing, it looks like Viper Demon opening up on this, but it's 2 versus 2, still the name of this game. Firepower in the hands of Olivia Monster, and the positioning is a superior here on both sides. $1,200 is going to go to the pocket of Tor in addition to the winning bonus. Nicely done by Signature CSGO. I mean, like, oh God, I should have made that sound more exciting. Like, I feel like I'm falling asleep, I'm brain farting, and everything else in between. Because, like, the thing is, Signature CSGO, they were on the force buy, and they managed to win that. So now they are up 1 here. And MiTH, they decide to just go straight up hard eco. 5 players all in bomb site B. Cigarettes gets 1. He takes a bullet. Jenny's going to be waiting for that overextension. And now that basically secures this round going to the pocket of our terrorist team. Tor's going to get a second. Potentially a third. Indeed. Aim punches is something that USPs cannot compete with. Double take here, and Cigarettes will get a triple kill. So try as they might to avoid it, it still turns out to be extremely profitable here for Cigarettes and his team. "22 frags for Cigarettes, you know, makes him a high impact player, and at best we're only going to be seeing upgraded pistols here from MiTH. Signature CS:GO slated to get an 11th round on the board before we even see the first full-blown rifle round come out from the MiTH side of things. QQ Dough Maker is going to settle for making a single frag, and then perhaps there will be an A-side push. What I really see coming here that's very distinct for Signature CS:GO is that they're executing on A-site constantly. Sees the foot, and that's going to be Cigarettes getting again another double kill. And just lining his pockets with gold right now. Honestly, I'd say that Signature CS:GO, like, they should not stick with the philosophy if it's broke, don't fix it, or if it's not broke, don't fix it, because Olivia Monster, he dropped his SMG at the end of that round, and now he's purchased an AK-47. It looks like Cigarettes is going to capitalize on doing the same thing, because they realize the danger of M4s in the right hands. And we're talking about the team that is significantly stronger than them. We're talking about MiTH getting away with this. So now we're going to be having an entire team dogpiling into bomb site B, but Veda is going to greet them with the AWP Viper Demon right on the other side of the statue. He's going to be taking down one, looking for the second, but is immediately refragged. It was once 3 versus 5. That chicken coop gets ultra lit up by Tor, and now we're going to be seeing Giggs looking for a double kill. He will find it. It's now 3 versus 2 in favor of the terrorist side. Now it's, well, comes down to 1 versus 2. MyRolls manages to roll it. But that turns into an expensive win. You can see on the right-hand side, although MiTH win that round, with only 1 player on the board and the AWP being the only salvaged weapon, you'll see that on the left side of your screen, there's a much superior buy coming in from the Signature CS:GO side of things. However, a win's a win. Take it however you want. And the real danger comes in with the question, will MiTH win this round or not, because they only stand to gain $1,400. They're in danger of reset right now. However, Veda gets one. However, QQ in the background trades it out. And with that being said, they're going to continue with this A execute. They tried a B last round, going against full rifles, trying to bring in that element of surprise, and it didn't help too terribly much. But MyRolls making the play of the game, or is he? He was unable to take down Olivia Monster. Ginny's going to do just that, however. Finished with his teammate, started with a nice double kill all his own. Cigarette's the last man standing on his team. High impact fragger. Can he make it happen or not? He's going to get one. You can hear the footsteps to another. He's looking for it. He's going to find it. Can he get the triple kill? God, no. He couldn't. Still another expensive win, but firepower-wise, I think we'll see them about even. Okay, MiTH again stuck on FAMAS's Kevlar vests. They have to cut corners. And now Rolex is getting very aggressive here. It switches out there with a knife. Decides it's not worth his time to stick around there. And a bunch of pre-fire here. Still looking for that execute is what Signature CS:GO is doing at the moment. Rolex, oh, he's putting this in favor of his team with a little bit of ease. I wouldn't say a little bit of ease, but he's definitely turning this into uncomfortable overextensions for the enemy team. Gig's gonna just cut off reinforcements now, and this looks a little bit more solidified than the previous rounds. At present, we could see MiTH actually, what's the word I'm looking for, doing one of two scenarios. I think it's most likely going to be a save. They look like they're headed for the bell tower right now. Yeah, something like that. I like the split here. Can't jump on top of porta potties, can we? Well, I hope these guys will hurry up and well, determine whether or not we're going to a third map, because I really have to go to the bathroom. Oh my mother of headshots. Veda's position is revealed. That did look like it was supposed to be a headshot. Just it wasn't for some strange reason, but no matter. That turned out to be more expensive than it needed to be for the MiTH side of things. I'm sorry, rather the Signature CSGO side of things. Oh, and here's the big kicker there. Ginny, after he got that frag, that last exit frag, he dropped his FAMAS and didn't get the AK. I've had something similar happen to me before. Like, I dropped a weapon and I didn't pick a weapon up, and it was supposed to be an AWP that I salvaged. Here we go. No, that just, I mean, Olivia Monster comes in, gets the opening frag. Economic reset is real right now, and this is the full-blown punishment that the counter-terrorist side is feeling right now. I like what's coming in from QQ here, though. He's trying to cut off the escape. And that is the AWP gone. Ginny might try and snag it and stay alive, but really the only thing on Ginny's person right now to save is potentially that Deagle, and that's it. Gonna get one, unable to get a second. $700 for $4,700. If you're talking about shutting down someone with that much money's worth of equipment on them, then you've done quite well. But right now, MiTH is in a very dangerous position because, of course, we're talking about two of the wins on that 3-win streak that they got. I believe it was 3 wins. No, yeah, just they got 2 wins in a row, and both of them were very, very expensive. If they were 2 wins in a row and all CTs had been alive, then they would have enough money for a rebuy on that previous round. Like we're talking about on round 23. Now we're on round 24, and they are on upgraded pistols, and that is it. Nothing too terribly impactful happening here at bomb site B. We do, of course, have, I'm looking at this, Cigarettes hanging back there, trying to find anyone who would try to chase down the rear. Gigs, however, getting the opening impact kills on bomb site A. They're approaching it very cautiously, at least initially. Wanted to know what they were up against, but now they know it is an eco. And that spray nearly gets 2 targets, but Rolex, you know, he reveals his position by popping out there with a 5.7 and surely getting the frag. But, whoa. AWP has a silencer on it. This is getting, whoa. Way more expensive. And it looks like maybe Tor wants to give this guy an ace. At least give him a shot at it. Oh my god. Is this really? Nah. Well, that's a pretty big deny there, but Rolex Monster does get a nice quad kill at the end of it. Now you've seen just about everything here. But, detonation win up against rifle buy, full-blown rifle buy. I mean, right now, Signature CSGO is, I don't know if the stakes are high for them, but I imagine they are for MiTH. And if Signature CSGO win this map, then we're going to go to the third and final map, which I believe is Dust 2, maybe? We'll check that in just a minute, but QQ does manage to get 1 to his name. And that puts Signature CSGO 1 leg up in this. It's 4 versus 5. Positioning wise, it looks like they're making, again, another play for A, and it feels like this is the Achilles heel of MiTH, because every time they played for A, they seem to have gotten at least the plant down. It has felt like that ever since Signature CSGO has moved to the terrorist side. Unfortunately, that's the example of the natural firepower advantage that you have when you're on terrorist side. Right, so I'm sorry, last map will actually be on Nuke if we see a map number 3, and MiTH is not looking too hot right now. Gonna give it their best shot, but it may simply not be enough. Veda, that's 1. He's got 3 more to go. He gets 2. He's looking for the 3rd. Is he gonna get it? Shut down on the fly. Bit unfortunate, but all good things come to an end. MiTH gonna give it the max buy at this point, I imagine, but no guarantees that they are going to run away with this round. And, well, Signature CSGO have done a good job on Cobblestone thus far. Maybe we'll see them take things into the 3rd and final map. That is I'd say an exponentially CT-sided affair. We're talking about, you know, potentially speaking, it could get to that point where whoever wins the knife round essentially wins Nuke. There we go, Veda coming in, and looks like he may just help to delay this a little bit. Low HP on Veda, so 2. Tor's gonna get 1. Uh-oh. He's surrounded there. Jenny is in a... I'm sorry, Tor's in a bit of trouble there. Jenny's on the rear. I'm sorry, Jenny's on the front. MyRolls is on the rear. Last player standing there is actually Olivia Monster. And whoa. Tor comes out from front and takes 1 down. No one's on Chicken Coop just yet. They don't have that information just at this moment yet. One versus 2 now, and I don't know, MyRolls and Ginny lining up here could be quite dangerous. 47 seconds remain. Olivia is now in a 1 versus 1. Reveals his position, goes through smoke, and is this going to be a gamble or something? I know he's trying to get in to drop. He just can't see it. Oh no. That's just one of those moments. He's like, oh boy, I want to get through here, but I'm making too much noise, and that is a round that MiTH can work with, I think. That's the humiliation moment. I know what you guys are thinking of, but here we go. Only upgraded pistols. Signature CSGO says slow and steady wins the race, but they actually complement that with Kevlar, Tech 9s, everything else in between. It's going to be a Mac 10 here on one member of Signature CSGO, and if they go for an A execute, I got good feels about it, but I mean, Rolex Monster there having an AK-47, just the right distance to intercept. I don't know. A big rotation got prompted out of Ginny as well. He's going to have a FAMAS at that location. So this could be an issue, but trying to sell a fake for bomb site B, or at least a setup, or, well, it's not a fake anymore, I guess, but that's going to be Olivia getting 1. Low HP on a CT by the name of Viper Demon as he's lurking outside of AB Sandwich. And he did just see them going through lurk. Olivia Monster is going to get 1 more to his name. 2 versus 3, the name of this game. And MiTH turns it into a terrorist sandwich. This can lead to a full buy now coming in from the terrorist side if they want to do it. It looks like they are going to do it. Potential of 3 more rounds remain, omitting overtime. Just assuming that there won't be overtime, but that's 5 AK-47s coming out from Signature CSGO at this very moment in time. Taking this very slowly. Opening frag coming in from QQ Doughmaker as we have Rolex Monster kind of doubling back there just a little bit, but really this is not looking very comfortable for the MiTH side of things. Well, now it's back to 2 versus 2. My rolls, Viper Demon, Veda carry their weight. And it's all now on QQ Doughmaker. 1 versus 2. Very low HP. And he's going to have to get away with a quad if he wants to win this one. I simply would not feel comfortable switching to a knife at this stage in the game. Well, now I see he's got no choice. He's being watched from above ground, and that is 20 seconds remaining on the clock. All these counter-terrorists have to do is stay alive. St. CSGO still winning at 15-13. They had a pretty big advantage going into that previous round. We're talking about almost immediately taking it into 5 versus 3. Then it just got kicked back into 3 versus 3. Now QQ has called for a pause, and I have no clue what that says. Can you guys translate that for me? Yeah, this right here. What does it mean? Whatever it is, I hope it's long enough for me to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. I think it's tactical. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, but it looks like we got a disconnect of some form. Cigarettes is not on the server. And, well, we're about 15 rounds into this, which makes it a little bit more awkward. Right, so I guess this would also be, again, another great time to go ahead and plug in all of our broadcast partners. That would be number 1, csgolounge.com, number 2, g2a.com, number 3, twitch.tv, and last but not least, hltv.org. Now that you see the situation that I'm looking at, maybe we can take things back to a blink-ish screen and I check things out in the Twitch chat. Oh, right. Then again, I can't do that. Alright, so I figured I should go ahead and remind you all that we do have a Bowie skin factory new knife skin giveaway. If you guys would like to enter that, it really only takes maybe 5 minutes of your time to fill out, and it's right below this stream window. So if you guys would like your very own opportunity to enter a factory new knife skin giveaway, just go ahead and click on the picture of the skin below this stream window, and you'll have your chance to win it. Alternatively, you can type !raffle in chat for your chance to enter it. And it looks like some of our social media here is a bit outdated. This is a slightly peculiar situation coming in from Signature CSGO side of things. But as it is now, we still have a game on our hands, and it is still possible to see MiTH come back from their deficit, take things in overtime, and then win map number 2, just like that. Right now we're waiting for Cigarettes to reconnect to the Mixbot.net client, matchmaking, or rather, not matchmaking client, but the tournament client. So it's going to take us a little bit of time. Just I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take, but I'm sure it shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Oh boy. Well, this is making me wonder what is going to be the next move. Stakes are a little bit high, I guess, right now, but you know, this is actually the first time I think I've seen both of the teams playing in MBPL Golden. So that being said, I feel as though what we are waiting for now is to see, you know, I mean, obviously if it's both teams' first match in the MBPL Golden, it's not going to be the end of the world if one team or the other loses, but right now there's some kind of a technical issue, and I can tell you guys right now, like, there's all kinds of internet issues you can have in Asia. It's hard to describe. I got 10 megabytes upload speed back in Taiwan, and I still have trouble uploading, or not uploading, but streaming to twitch.tv. This is quite the frustrating affair, to be honest. And before Taiwan and Thailand comparison, Taiwan is not Thailand. Come on, for crying out loud. Windows, why you no work with me? Alright, let's see here. From now on, I'll have to remember to restart my computer at least once a day. At present, I have no clue what's going on with Cigarettes and why it's taking him so long to reconnect to the server. This is a little bit mind-grating, to be honest. We didn't have any timeouts lasting this long on map number 1. Did my Counter-Strike just crash? It did. It did just crash. Great. Hang on just a moment, guys. I'm going to have to restart Counter-Strike. Or am I? Still waiting for cigarettes to rejoin. It's not quite happening just yet. I think what's happening is I've got some kind of a memory leak going on in Windows, and can't say with certainty what's causing it. Again, if you guys would like to enter our factory new knife skin giveaway, you guys can do so by just clicking on the knife skin that you guys see below this stream window. In just a moment, I'm going to restart my Counter-Strike. There's some kind of an issue. Okay. Again, this is taking much longer than initially expected. I don't know what this is all about. Well, apparently the issue that I'm having with CSGO is... okay, I don't know what it is really, but it's going to be there for a while. At last I checked, we're still trying to figure out some kind of an issue with a player that's connected to a server. To the server, excuse me. And I do believe that, well, you guys are going to see something like my Windows search bar in the lower left-hand corner, and yeah. I can't do anything about that. Because Windows 10 is something that Microsoft has made very buggy. At present, I have no new information. I have no new news. I have nothing. So we're still waiting to see what might be going on here for the last 2 rounds of cobblestone. This is starting to remind me of the situation that we saw Mongols in versus Tai Lu during CFG, which was a sizable LAN at Beijing. But at present, we still have no new information if you guys would like to enter our giveaway. We do have a very expensive skin to give away if you guys would like to enter that giveaway. Okay, well. This is still taking us a while to figure out. I'm kind of left a little bit in the dark, but as the caster, as the guy who's in front of the camera, or at least trying to tell you guys what the situation is, I think that is for my own protection as well as to avoid any miscommunication or misinformation. I'm actually trying to translate the chat logs right now. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave you guys at some music until we have an update on the situation.
And these nights are getting shorter, like a energy I'll conquer. In my soul, this is real. These nights are getting shorter. In my soul, this is real. can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet, hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up, you can have it all. Watch me rip it off, I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging, we go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, it feels
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for your patience. It took forever, but finally we got Signature CSGO to find a substitute for this match, and that is going to be Ping here. As you can see, the player who's number 4 has no frags. He's going to be filling in for the top fragger on Signature CSGO. That is to say, Cigarettes. Cigarettes is no longer with us, and as you guys can see in the lower left-hand corner, there's nothing I can do about this, but some kind of a memory leak is causing Windows Explorer to really, how do I say this, bug out with my system. So here we are. Let's see how this goes. It is going to be... Hello. Great. I'm going to restart my computer after this game. Yeah, just straight up restarting it. Veda is going to get a double kill. Genie's going to get one to his name, and Rolex is going to get cleanup duty. And this could potentially be the final round of the map. It could also be the round that pushes things into overtime. We are in a situation that has taken us a lot more time to fix the problem at hand than probably the way the entire map went. But here we are now. Full buy coming in from Signature CSGO. And looks like they are a little bit hesitant to make a decision to which side they are going to. MiTH is now at 14 rounds, and it looks like we could have yet another overtime map. This is definitely taking a long time to get concluded. And we are now. Olivier Monster is going to get first blood. It's going to be Giggs getting another to his name, and now it's going to be 5 versus 3. Firepower advantage is still there in some ways for MiTH. A little bit of situational advantage. Viper Demon gets 2 players lined up right in front of him, but Giggs is going to get a refrag. It's going to be Viper Demon taking down a third to his name, but it's now 2 versus 1, and that is going to be Tor shutting it down. So we're going to see a map number 3 after a very brief 2 rounds. So, ladies and gentlemen, please be patient. I'm going to restart the stream because something is wrong with my local hardware. We're going to congratulate Signature CSGO for taking this map.